we got the 4Runner hooked up to the car trailer, and we're gonna go get the Firebird even though it's raining. Alright guys, so we got the Firebird home. Took us a few hours to get this thing unloaded, but it is here. We are going to clean it up. We got crap on the hood. But it's she's clean. $62,000 original miles on this car. Pretty sweet. We got the Pontiac Formula to the garage, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit about it and who I bought it from. And I actually cleaned it up. So just washed it, didn't wax it. It looked a lot better. Just got the grime off of it. And I'll give you guys a little walk around of this thing. So sorry I don't have too much room to film. We got a full garage today, but it is a 1977 Pontiac Firebird Formula. It's a Goldenrod Yellow car, factory bucket seats, 350, turbo 350. It's not the 400, and of course is not the Trans Am. Still a really cool car. I bought it from, I'm friends with her boyfriend, and she had it for 5 years. She only put 1,000 miles on it, and she's owned it since 2006, and then she bought it from the previous owner. So yeah, super clean car. It hasn't been started in 5 years, so I'm in the process of swapping out the battery. I tried to charge it, but it didn't hold the charge, so we're gonna just go get a new one. I'm gonna change the oil in this thing, possibly change the spark plugs too. I will change the plugs, I'm just not sure if I'll change them quite yet. But anyways, this is the car, super solid, you know, original car. Some blemishes to be expected, but I mean, look at this thing. It's really cherry, as they say. Interior is in awesome shape. Dash pad is in good shape. Everything works. It's not musty in here. Obviously you guys can't smell, but yeah, it's in really good shape. I'll show you from back here. Super solid car. Man, that yellow pops. So we're gonna throw a battery in this thing and some fresh fuel, and then today might be the day we get to start it. I just want to hear it crank, change the oil, get the motor moving a little bit, and try to wake this beast. As we got the oil and a battery, of course, Napa did not have a freaking drain pan, so we're gonna go home and just get ours. Then we'll grab some fresh gas too, some 93 when we're home, because I have a feeling this thing will fire right up. So we'll change the oil, put some gas in it, put the new battery in it, and then, yes, I'll put my seatbelt on. And then we will, what else we gotta do? Oh, I just wanna vacuum under the hood, like in between the manifolds, just in case there's any stuff that could possibly catch on fire. So, some oil, fresh battery, I got an oil filter too. We just went with like Napa's 10W30, just to get some new oil in this thing, run it, hopefully, fingers crossed, and a fresh battery, just to get the things moving, and then we will change the oil again, but I think the 1030 will be a good start. You know, you can read, and everyone argues 530, 1040, whatever, but 1030 to me is good just to kind of wake this thing up. So we are going to throw the battery in and then get the oil changed. Alright guys, so we got the fresh battery in this thing. Haven't changed the oil yet, but just out of curiosity, because the other battery is so dead, I want to see if this thing actually even cranks, will even like crank just a little bit. I'm not gonna try to fire it, but I'm gonna jump in it right now if I can fit without dinging the door. As we are going to attempt to give it a fire. Volts is up. Okay. You guys can see, it actually looks pretty clean without leaning against the paint too much. In here, there's no, looks like it's almost got a K&N filter in this thing. I think it is K&N. All right, so that's okay. Like I mentioned, I want to vacuum some of this stuff out, but let's get this thing jacked up and change the oil. All right, guys, so we got the oil drained out, and we're gonna put the plug back in and then fill this thing up. All right, we're gonna put some oil on this bad chicken. Six years sitting in the garage. It's got good oil pressure. It's so cold. Oh man. All right guys, so watch how and listen how easy this thing starts now. Wow. Time to go for a drive. Oh man. She's a ripper. All right guys, so we are in the back seat of the Formula, and I'm about to pull the back seat out. I pulled the bottoms out already, but I'm gonna pull the back of the seat. off and see if the original build sheet is here. I know it could be here, under the gas tank, sometimes behind these, sometimes under the front seats. Again, from what I read, they're not supposed to be in the car. It's just on the assembly line. They just slid them in somewhere. So this is a Norwood car too, so it's pretty possible that this one has one. So we'll get this pulled off. Guys, we found it. Okay, so I'm in the back of the car. We just found the build sheet. Right, here it is, right behind the back seat. Let's be very careful. Hold on. I'm gonna put the camera down. Guys, I can't believe we just found it. Hold on, hold on. And, all right, here's the build sheet. That's so cool. So I'm gonna, right now, I gotta figure out if this is the right build sheet for the car. All right, guys, here's the build sheet. I am so happy about this. I need to go through and figure out exactly what this all translates to, but central garage in Brantford, which is right by where I live. Norwood car, 211520. There's the VIN for the car. And for the cowl number, the 790-10135. Right there, that's the picture of our cars right there, but it's easier for you guys to be able to see it. So this is the correct build sheet, and I'm gonna just leave this here for a minute so you guys can see. All right, guys, it's gonna conclude the video on the Formula. We've got our build sheet and some plastic, and we're gonna keep that thing safe. But make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below what you guys think. Stay tuned for more on this car. Peace.